weekend with us. So like, but my niggas all got that. So got that. And what say you, Malik? Stony Boys, what do you say to that?
I mean, you know me. I feel like, you know, after I beat Dom, you know, the narrative was it was for the championship or whatever. And then when I beat him, it wasn't Malik undisputably this guy. But I never really wanted that because I feel like anytime somebody felt like they was a top small guard, they say, well, I gotta see Malik or whatever. So you hear all this top small guards want to see me, and it just make me feel like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Y'all coming after me. So what that mean? If you coming after me, that mean I'm in front of you. You know what I'm saying? So with the Zoe situation, I feel like I like it because it's like it's Michigan versus Michigan. I ain't really had no type of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we here right now, you know what I'm saying? But we don't never really, hey, I'm about to call out Mike Bruce right now. So when he did it, it was kind of like, okay, yeah, you trying to get back to it's me versus y'all. And that's what it should be because when we go to North Carolina and do this shit, like you see, we band together and stuff like that, that's what it is. But yeah, I'm ready for that one now. Like,
quick story for y'all, because y'all don't know it. Maybe y'all do. Maybe Zoe told y'all. It's the Detroit versus OTD. And I think it's the second day. Where they had the 2-on-2 tournament. That was when
before you even say that, I helped Zoe get on that.
You didn't know.
Exactly. So like the whole story is like, you know, we was sparring and we was sparring and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
I was egged away for something.
No, it wasn't that though. But it was like me and Zoe was sparring shit and we was getting into it, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you tough as hell type shit.
Oh, you didn't know him, brother?
Hell no, I ain't know. This Lat little man. Like that's his man's and shit. So exactly. So Lat like I got this small guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring him to the gym. Y'all spar. He trying to get on the scene. So we spar, boo, and then Davo was trying to hit me to play Dom, and I'm like, I ain't playing Dom because I'm next shot type shit. And then I text him like, but I got a small guard Zoe. You know what I'm saying? He like that. He can take this opportunity, whatever. And then he was kind of woo, and then it ended up happening. I don't know if it was me and like it probably was like too, but I text Davo. You can ask Davo. I text him like, get on here. And so when he was on there, I'm like, okay, it done went through type shit. So I already knew what he was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I know Zoe was gonna get to this point now where it's me versus him at the top because I seen it in the gym. So like that's why I'm like, I'm ready for the game because it's like I done see you. Like it's kind of like prove yourself, and then now that he proved it, it's like, okay, let's do it.
It's been a long time coming.
In the sparring, he won that. But the way I play in sparring is like, it's reps. Like, it's not like the technicality of the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got the game plan and shit. It's more so like, let's get to my spots or get to your shots. And if you hit more efficiently in the day, you gonna win versus me because I ain't gonna bump. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to hurt nobody in no sparring session. But, no, he did his thing. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I gave him the text because I'm like, shit, he just, you know what I'm saying, did that right here. So, but I don't really take sparring too much consideration like that.
End of integrity. I feel it. Okay, so Zoe comes into the gym and I didn't even know because he was not a part of the event. So he's just kind of standing there, and then like this is the day that Lamar and Nas went viral. Like the whole thing started because that's when he was like, what happened during that day? He was just like he got the best of Nas.
Okay.
But all the videos went viral, and then it kind of died down. And was it that day or the day before? Whatever it was. So I was standing there, and there was I think Soderbergh was like, yeah, he could be down like the small guards. Where any small guard you throw in front, you gonna beat him.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, you like to play. You know what I'm saying? Like, so long story short, they got on the court, and it was the king of the court. It was him, Dom, and what's the dude who played B-Dot? He beat Mike hard up.
Dog from Louisiana.
Yeah, okay, whatever. I'm mad I can't remember his name because he's actually a dog. But they ended up playing king of the court. Zoe was doing what Zoe does. Don was getting a bucket too. The other guy, he was not doing that well. There was mostly, I'm just gonna be honest, it was a clash when him and Dom was guarding each other. They wasn't scoring on each other too much. That footage, I ain't never seen it, but I would love to see it. But Zoe ended up winning, I think by one. Dom had the second most, but that's a matchup that I would love to see. Yeah, I would love to see that for sure.
You talking about Dom Zoe?
Yeah, because King of the Court, y'all know how it go, man.
It's not run on that one dude that ain't, you know what I'm saying?
It's not the same. Either way, you still taking breaks. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I want to get back on topic. I just had to put that out there now. Mike Bruce, your career so far on the 1v1, next chapter scene, whatever, however you want to put it. What's it been like? What's the journey been like?
It's been good, bro. It's been good. Started like a year ago. Next chapter came to Detroit and played in the threes. The threes went viral versus Berg. Shout out to Berg and Keyshawn, who was popping at the time. And ever since, we went to Warzone. I had a great game with Ray. And after that, I've just been outside. I had a couple tough L's. ISO today, shout out to ISO, and a C4 game. But
that was a good game.
Yeah, facts.
C4 actually pretty good, bro.
Yeah,
it's kind of like a weird game.
No,
but he's explosive though.
But I still feel like I beat myself. Like I'm gonna see him again. Right?
So it's more about what you didn't do versus what you did.
For sure. Always. In any game I play, even if win, lose, or draw, I feel like I could have won that game. So, but I mean, it's been good being outside, experiencing going from next chapter out of production and being in the gym for 8 hours. I get on a flight, I play, I go home 24 hours. I'm with them for 5-6 days. So it's just learning how to win outside without having no corner sometimes and shit. So it's different. And made me respect guys that's been doing this for 2-3 years more. I can understand why y'all can pull a game off sometimes compared to a guy that's only been doing it for 2 months, 3 months. That can hoop, but y'all got that experience. So
how many times have y'all seen that though? Somebody that really he actually is better, but he loses to somebody who just been more experienced on the scene at one-on-one, because one-on-one is not 5-on-5.
It's not. And then I've watched guys catch on too late. I done watched Moon walk 3 guys down because he done caught on tendency and y'all still play him the same way. I done watch guys be too tired. It's a lot of things that go into it. Even myself, but I'm making adjustments and giving up a 3 instead of giving up the hard fouls to the lane. You know what I'm saying? It's just little things that I've been learning just being outside. So
it's an adjustment for sure. I'm gonna ask one more question with Keon, because I know I've just been excited to talk to y'all for so long, man. Y'all got a lot of game, and I know it when I see it. Keon is in particular coming up. A lot of people when you come on the scenes, everybody was talking about, oh yeah, that's a dude from EYBL, led EYBL, D1 basketball player, Woozy Woo, right? Whole 9. Just talk about who are you as a person? Because it's a mystery for a lot of people. Who are you as a person?
Just a cool dude, just chill for real. Goofy sometimes, just be really chilling for real.
Yes, all down with me. Traitors to get undone.
But so now that you're on the 1 scene, I've been hearing little rumors about you going back to college. So what's the situation? Catch everybody up on that.
It was a long process. They made that rule where some guys that went pro could go back to school. So it was a long process with that, but I went through it and I had to go through the whole process with schools and answering phone calls and doing all the stuff I used to do years ago. But it's been a good journey for sure.
The personality, a lot of people question the rock star, right? You got the nails, you got the hair, you got the swag. Talk about just the confidence that goes into, honestly, just having the nail polish and not giving them,
not caring.
Yeah, it's about being yourself. I'm just be myself regardless, no matter what nobody say. Just always be yourself. That's what I was talking.
Because a lot of people don't know, I was in the gym with Jared McCain for a whole summer. And he's obviously doing the nail polish, but there's nobody that's more confident in themselves. And you have to be. If you're gonna make statements, fashionably, like that. And I appreciate that people are so confident that they can just do what they want. And then go on the court. And what's your record?
5-0.
Talk that. It seems like you play more.
500.
But there's been questions though. a lot of people still question your defense. Where I'll just tell you what my eyes see. But when I watch you, you kind of be getting people at the rim. You kind of be blocking jumpers a lot, which is like not common. You and LP probably block the most jumpers. And on top of that, you obviously you just win games, right? So like, what's your approach when you get out on the court and you winning all these games? Because people question that defense mainly because of that 2-on-2 that you play.
I know, especially all my team games, they look at my defense then, but ones though, it's like I think people think I take it more serious, but like it's probably because it's one-on-ones, me versus you. It's like I can't rely on nobody else. If you beat me, it's because of me. So if I go out there, if I gotta play defense, I gotta do what I gotta do to win.
So I refuse to play against anybody like you, and the main reason is because I know the players that I struggle against. It's the ones that I can't hand check. And I watched against Mo. He was hanging on for dear life. Like, he was not, let's be real. He was you. Because why wouldn't you foul when you don't have really a limit? You know what I'm saying? And you made all 11 free throws, which is crazy. But like, talk about the work and the preparation. Because me, I'm interested. I played against Bones Highland. I can't touch them. And you guys are like kind of like the similar build. Talk about the work that goes into like those hops, those hangs, and what you're looking for.
You know, it's crazy. What's her name? I was training
my trainer.
Yeah, the guy that be training him, and when he was like watching film on the morning, like giving me like tips and everything and doing everything. And when we be working out, he be actually like following me like when I'm shooting, and, like so we can go through context. We're just preparing on it, just working on it. So when I got to the game, it was like it was just natural.
Shout out to Moon though. Really like I think this is where him in school kind of represent being outside, bro.
That's why I want to play him next for sure.
Yeah. And we talk about making statements, man. All three of y'all are making a statement right now, coming over to Ball's Life on Battlegrounds. What was that decision like? Y'all all back outside, y'all playing. What really, ignited that flame in y'all to be like, oh, I'm about to be outside, I want to play whoever the best of the best. I'll start with you, Lee.
I mean, I like the hospitality, the things that Ballers Life brought from the Judgment Day because, I was over here kind of dolo. I had Ryan with me and stuff like that, but it was just making the connection even stronger. I ain't too fond of like burning bridges for no reason. So coming over here was definitely like that, and also the competition is, there's no way you don't get better from this opportunity. Being in the gym with all these great athletes and talents and stuff like that, and just having a chance to not only play but like study the game too. Like that's big for me. Like being in the gym, seeing people have it, seeing people way to prepare and how they do the things that we doing, because it's a process. You know what I'm saying? It's not regular 5-on-5. You walking in the gym, gotta play threes. You might have to play twos, ones. So it's about adapting, and it's just giving me that adaptability. Being in different situations.
Facts. And Keon, what made you want to come over this side? Did Malik hit you up like, yo, bro, come play? Or like, how did this come about?
It was just more so, I know people wanted to see me play ones.
Yeah.
And me personally, I wanted to just play the top competition, just play everybody, no matter where. So just getting outside, be able to play more ones and more games so everybody can see me, just to show people like this really like what I do.
Yeah, Mike, I'm gonna bring it over to you, bro. Like, what is it like being on this side now, and what is the feeling? And did you really want to be over here, or what was the reason why you wanted to come over here and play as well?
My guy Ty Gross couldn't make it, so they could hit me up and shit. I was like, I wanted to play over here honestly just to bump. I'm real big with trying to see if you say you good, if you that. I want to see. I need to test it out for myself, so I just always wanted to come over here, bump, get the experience and shit, be outside, for pretty much that.
Hey, if you got one matchup on this side, you want 1v1.
Me too.
Yeah, like who would you like to match up against in this space? Because we talked about it earlier. I heard you when we was kicking it. You said I'm 6'5", I ain't getting no matchups.
No fact, I'm 6'5".
They dunking right now. You 6'3".
Dunking. I don't think nobody dunking.
You look taller on camera, bro.
I swear, bro. Motherfuckers be saying I'm 6'5", bro, but then I go watch Kel play Greg. But then but I'm trying to play
fuck one matchup. I'm trying to play Dooley, Bruce.
Oh, I like that.
Run it up.
All the heavyweights, anybody that claim heavyweight over here, I'm trying to be a part of that conversation. You know what I'm saying? So I came over here, and I'm not just gonna come over here and hop straight into ones. I feel like I need to come over here, get used to the rest. Not even get used to it, just see what it's like. You know what I'm saying? Feel it out. So
Okay, that leads me to a good question because you played over here and you had your first game. So what's the difference in between the different platforms that y'all play? It don't necessarily, because you play on a lot of platforms. It don't necessarily got to be Next Chapter versus Ball's Life. Like, what's the differences that y'all see, or is there any differences that at all?
I mean, I'll say the next chapter more on a professional officiating level. Like, I think they more so like they give you the, you know, playing through the hands and all that type of stuff. They giving them fouls away. That last Judgment Day, I did like that bonus because now it give a more strategic way of fouling. Because like me personally, I use fouling as a part of my game. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you never know what a 1v1 pro is. You know what I'm saying? So coming over here and having that bonus gave me that like strategic way, but it was way more physical over here as far as like handsy and, you know, body bumps and stuff. So it just depends on, like I said, what reps you get for the 1v1 matchup. And I think a big part of that, like going into the game, is to feel that out first. You know, that's why I got a good game plan on my matchups, but I usually go up to officiate because now it changed the whole game of it. Because if you don't adapt to it, you just gonna, you know what I'm saying, fall to it.
I found myself where I needed to finish my education. I chose Purdue Global because faculty and
This matchup, let's take a look at it. So,
take a look at it.
so Mark,
Cleveland got NC.
so North Carolina, which is great because y'all know the players. You know, so that's almost like a, you know, reunion there. They got Reese, they got Jamal, they have Rob, and they have Justin. Justin, top player. So we got to think of going into that game. What's the mindset? What's the mentality? How much y'all want to win that? Being that Rob's on the other hand, and Keon. Would you like to play against Rob one-on-one? I said that one. You can answer the questions first.
I mean, that's a good matchup, man. That's a good matchup. It really depends on who they throw out there for real. They got 4 people. So, I mean, we kind of trying to see the lineup first, but, I mean, we do got a scout on the dudes that we already know, Reese and Rob. Yeah, I mean, we might,
There's some energy there. What's the relationship like with Rob?
I mean,
Okay.
I just feel like if you look at the next chapter for the past 4 months, Michigan and North Carolina, like we just been at it. You know what I'm saying? Like we fuck with each other still. In between the lines, Michigan versus North Carolina just been a thing. Yeah, so it's just like another battle.
Reese is a problem, man, and team play. Reese is a problem. I kind of started noticing that, but the problem with him is he's played like 4 days straight or something crazy like that. Are y'all looking to?
Yeah, I think that they definitely the smallest team compared to us too. So we say we like that matchup because now we can not be so caught up in the defensive scheme of things, because now we can just guard. Because I know these other matchups we gonna have to figure out schemes, you know what I'm saying, to not get picked on. But that matchup we definitely is gonna be like, all right, us versus y'all, damn near like who gonna win.
So guard Rob.
I mean, I got Rob. You watch all the TNC games, I've been being main one guard Rob all the time.
What that look like?
It's a big bump. And my thing with Rob, me guarding Rob, is like I want him to get into bumping, so now you ain't worried about shooting.
Okay.
So now it's like you trying to be stronger than me. And you know what I'm saying? You can be strong all day. That's what you see the workouts, like we can do that. I mean, if it's taking you out of the game, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be Rob is Rob, he always gonna be Rob. It just depends on how they feel that day. I feel like they got a lot of, you know, sometimes it be one day they clicking and with each other, and another day they might, you know, be all in their own time. So yeah, I mean, we gonna be ready.
Okay, y'all got another matchup. I think y'all played 2 games.
That's the other one.
Yeah. And did y'all get a chance to look at that Cleveland team and what they can do? Finally on that team, Simba and Joseph Lewis. What do y'all think about that matchup? I'm gonna start with you, Keon. You know what I mean? What do you think about that team? I know you ain't get a chance to see them, but what do you think about those players on that side?
No, I think that's gonna be a good game for sure. Yeah, I played on the champions, Joseph and Fonby. I know they come with energy, and in the season, Simba's on my team, so I know how he coming too. So that's gonna be a great game. That's the one I'm looking forward to the most.
Yeah, they
come with a lot of energy. They gonna play hard all the time.
You interested in the Joseph matchup? Because I watched that champion.
Oh, no one?
Yeah.
I'm down. You know.
He got to play well.
He ain't ducking nobody.
I remember one of my favorite moments was kind of like a low light. I think he was dealing with a concussion or something, but he got by. I think it was Robert, and he had a wide open lip. Y'all remember that? He just blew the lap. It was a crucial moment.
It was a big moment.
I told him, I'm like, hey, bro, like, are you okay?
He really could have just turned it over, but he tried to finger roll.
And my Rob was hitting some crazy 4-pointers, though.
Yeah.
You know, so now, how was that though? Was that fun for y'all? That little one-on-one tag team, or would you rather just do it like straight up, like one-on-one?
Oh, it was cool. It was a good event. I actually had fun, especially my first time. That was my first time back open since the Reese game. So it was a good event though.
So getting back to Cleveland, they're probably looked at as the favorite by a lot of these guys. We can't necessarily, I mean, y'all look good yesterday. So, but now it's a different look. Keon, we don't know the chemistry. Maybe y'all gonna have great chemistry, but the approach going into that game, matchups, strategy, what y'all thinking? Because they ain't here, they ain't gonna see this.
Yeah, Mike, how you gonna match Simba energy? I feel like y'all gonna be going head up.
Simba better than I thought. You don't.
No, I was gonna say that's my dog.
He better than he was killing yesterday.
Well, I don't know. We didn't really talk about how we gonna match up. Cause Fonby kind of strong, so I might be on Fonby.
Okay.
But we gonna be switching. You know what else? So we gonna be switching everything. But I just feel like once we match their energy, you know what I'm saying? We play good team ball, so we gonna create at least 15, 20 points off just team ball. Get our one-on-one. So I think we could be. I know we can beat anybody in here for real, just by if we clicking enough, for real.
I always, when I be looking at threes, I be looking at it like three different people. Like it's like you got the heart, soul, and then you got the mind. So I feel like if we take Simba out of the game, he the soul of the team. It's like he the one, you see him yesterday, every time they got into something, he brought the energy back. So I feel like Fonby more like he a mindful player, you get in his head a little bit, he might shoot all the damn shots. So it's like, I think that's what we should be going after, like trying to get him to shoot some shots that's like not in the rhythm of probably ice Simba out or ice Joseph out. So like get Fonby to like, you know, be the leader in charge, and then, you know, Joseph, I see his physical stature is like what he banking off. He trying to be the most physical guard out here. So I feel like defensively he gonna set the tone defensively. But yeah, I think the game plan definitely like get Fonby to shoot a lot of shots.
I feel that, and you know, y'all from the Mitten, bro. They're from Cleveland. What's the stat like?
Michigan versus Ohio, they've been thousands of years worth of beef. So you know they gonna come in with energy, and you know we gonna go back home. It's gonna be let y'all Ohio, like we can't let that happen. So nah, we gonna be ready.
Need that. What else you got for me, David?
I got plenty, but like let's keep moving down that list.
Go ahead. Yeah.
I need a lat person. Stony Wizard.
Hey Dan, have you heard of Kalshi?
Yeah, the prediction market, they'll let you trade anything from...
I need a matchup like that.
I mean, I'm down. Like, I feel like play Zoe, then I might play Big Zoe. I think Zoe a little lat.
Bro, I love that he just has a subtle way to talk this shit.
Is he not though? I'm just saying, I mean, they the same player though. They like real efficient guys. Like that's why I said that. Like they not the most like you worry about like getting snatched or something, but you worry about like shooting shot for shot with him. You know what I'm saying? So, like me, we always in the sparring session. So like we already got good looks at each other. It's just gonna be like us knowing each other game at this point. You know what I'm saying? From playing so many times, you know, behind the scenes. But you know me, I'm not really too fond of Michigan versus Michigan. Like we get to the top, we gonna do it, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's why I was saying, like, when Zoe was like, I need league, it was like, oh, damn, like, we don't really be doing that. So I was like, all right, I see what you're doing, but it ain't like that with us for real.
Okay, good. I don't want to get too much into this, but I gotta ask, what's up with the betting, man? What's up with y'all running them bets when y'all got the 1v1 matchup? Did you ever get your bread?
He said he didn't want to ask.
I had to ask.
He didn't want to ask.
I didn't want to ask, but did you get your bread?
Still worried about the bread.
Like, take you to a different level.
And you got bread?
How sick were they? For throwing me under
It was their fault, though.
It's your fault.
It was my fault.
Why is that?
You ain't have anybody ever seen me saying let's bet something online, though. I ain't saying it was your fault that I wanted to bet when you said it, though. You know what I'm saying? So when you said bet, I kind of felt like you was like, is y'all betting on anything? So I'm like, oh, they think I won't bet type shit. So I'm like, shit, let's bet the whole appearance through then. That's how confident I was.
I know what the scene. All right, I'm happy that you said that. I know what the scene is, and I know people be throwing money like side bet. So I'm like, oh, is he? I didn't say, hey, look, hey,
Y'all gotta bet.
But look, and two, I was just coming off a Corvette win, so I was on the high. So when you said bet, I'm like, we can bet anything. Anything in the world on the game right now.
I'm like, because all right, to take it out to a different level.
Yeah, hold up, to clear the air, I did get paid.
That's what
I got paid.
Okay, that's what's up.
Easter Sunday. And everybody's hitting me like, yo, you getting tracked right now. They over here throwing you under the bus. I get on, you know, Jules Lee, or I think it was Dave or Jules Lee, they sitting there talking about this whole elite thing. I'm like, bro, what did I do? And the 50 Cent meme. I was like, bro, what? And so I'm like, bro, look,
It really wasn't even I got to lie, though. I don't know how I got to lie.
Man, like I said, I love everybody. I'm happy that the matchup actually even happened in general. And it's funny seeing because I've been a huge advocate trying to make this next chapter